Now let's go to the second part of the lesson. I click on this back arrow again and go to the previous page of the website. Let's start a new project. Click on New Project and name the project as Project 11B. Click on the Create button here. Now you have entered the project. Now we are going to create a check fever project. In the previous project, room temperature was detected, and here we are detecting the body temperature. Accordingly, if the body temperature is more than 32.7 degrees Celsius, it is necessary to display the fever has been affected, and if it is less than that, it is necessary to display the fever has not been affected. First, let's display the temperature. For this, a show string code block under basics is dragged into the onStart code block. Now, let's connect here a temperature code block under input. I think it would be better if a sound was played while the temperature was displayed. For that, I drag a play sound code block under music here. Click on this arrow and select the slide for the sound. Okay, now check if the temperature is higher than 37.2 degrees Celsius and display whether the fever is present or not. For that, I drag an if code block under logic into this forever code block. Let's connect a code block with the equal sign under the logic for the condition. Click on the arrow in front of the equal sign and select the greater than or equal sign. Now, let's connect a temperature code block under input to the left side of the greater than or equal sign and give 37.2 to the right side. If this condition is true, that means if the temperature is higher than 37.2, then it is necessary to display the fever is present. Before that, let's display two icons. For that, I drag a repeat do code block under loop into this if code block. Let's change the number of repeats to 2. Now drag a show icon code block under basic here. I selected this icon. The first icon is displayed. The second icon needs to be displayed after a few moments, so let's drag a pause code block under basics here. Now from this pause code block, drag a show icon code block under basics. For the second icon, I selected this icon. Okay, now after these icons are displayed, it is necessary to display a text called fever. Get well soon. For that, let's drag a show string code block under basics away from the repeat do code block. Look carefully. I drag this code block into the if section. Here, the text is given as fever, get well soon. Now let's drag a pause code block under basic again here. The time is changed to 2000 milliseconds. Next is to create the else part of this if code block. If the temperature is lower than 37.2 degrees Celsius, it is necessary to display that the fever has not affected. Let's display two icons before and display the text no fever, stay healthy. For this, we can duplicate this code block more easily than creating a new one. I right-click on this repeat do code block and give duplicate. Let's drag the duplicated code block into the else section like this. I change the first icon and the second icon like this. Next, right-click on the show string code block added for the if section and duplicate it. Let's drag the duplicated code block below the repeat do code block in the else section. Here, the text is given as no fever, stay healthy. Similarly, duplicate the pause 2000 milliseconds code block and add it below the show string code block in the else section. Okay, now we have finished creating the check fever project. You can connect your microbit device to your computer and check whether you have fever or not based on your body temperature. If you made it in this way, you little ones are very talented.